Sam, Sammy, there's a little tiger here. Where are you, Sammy? There's a little tiger. So, Sammy, I'm interviewing my little kitty cat tiger. Brr, brr. Busy doing brr, brr. 5 in the morning. What did you think of the movie of the Netflix Tiger King? I thought it was horrible. It was horrible. It was just horrible. How could they take the baby cubs from their mommy? That was horrible to make me remember my mommy. They're lost in the street. Yeah, it's true, Sam. What did you think of the Unorthodox Netflix series? Huh, Sam? Well, I walked away in disgust. So, yeah, not very useful use of time. Mm, the Unorthodox one was quite interesting, quite disgusting. The Satmar ultra Orthodox Jews, the way they treat women, um, for me was really terrible. So you see, it was a story about this girl, and we don't know too much about her family, except that her great grandfather was a great singer back in the day. Um, and then she was like growing up not with her mother, but with her grandmother, being raised by her grandmother. And then when she became 18, was it? She was 17. She was married off to this jeweler son. And first, he looked like a nice guy. He liked music too. But he was always attached to his mother, and he was telling his mother everything. And his mother put a lot of pressure on her after they were married 1 year and there was no child. And I thought it was, and she was having trouble to get into the whole intimate life of these people. And it's horrible the way they behave towards women. I wanted to say that it's very typical of these ultra orthodox extremists, the Satmars, obviously, but I wonder how prevalent it is among the ultra orthodox. This I cannot say. I do not know. Just saying it's really terrible when a woman or a man have very rigid roles given to them by culture group in which they reside. So you see Berlin. I didn't know Berlin was so beautiful. I really fell in love with Berlin. And she gets into this music academy circle and she's homeless. It's really I could say that you never knew what was around the corner because her husband and very corrupt cousin go looking for her in Berlin. So it's quite interesting how the Jews become the evil ones. And you see the diversity, the ethnic diversity in Berlin. It's music students from all over the world. The Israeli one is the mean one. She's not nice to her. She tells her the truth, though, that she probably doesn't have a chance to get into the music academy because they have been playing music since they were children. And she's right. And then she chooses to sing. And we don't know what happens later, but it's quite a dramatic scene when she's doing an audition for the music academy. And her husband and his cousin are chasing her. And I just wanted to say there was one line I really liked that the cousin, the evil cousin, is trying to influence her to come back to the community. So he says, "You see, they dragged Jews here and they murdered them in concentration camp." And she said, "Well, we have dead Jews with us wherever we go." And that's so true. It's such a deep sentence because she grows up in this closed community in New York and they make them feel guilty because 6 million Jews were murdered. You have to have children. And I think nobody should have to do anything because of of this genocide. It's like the Holocaust. You don't have to marry somebody you don't love and have children just because of that. That's not a good enough reason to do that. And she's right when she said we take them wherever we go. It's true. Might as well live in Germany. Beautiful streets. I realize in Germany, they tend to design streets in a similar way because it reminded me of other German city I used to go to and visit um, in Bavaria. That is really very similar to this Berlin of theirs in some ways. They have a beautiful bike path, which I noted. So I looked at those things and I didn't look at the ugly relationship within this ultra Orthodox community and how they put pressure on women. It's really horrible. And then the family secrets come out, as they do. Family secrets always come out. They say the truth, like the moon, always comes out at the end. And she finds out her father was an abusive drunk. Her mother ran away. They took her away from her mother. It's not that her mother abandoned her like she was raised to believe. And that her mother actually wanted very, very much to have contact with her. Yeah, it's drama. So she chooses. I shouldn't spoil it. Shouldn't spoil it. Shouldn't spoil it. A lot of drama. A lot of drama. Berlin is beautiful. But still, they presented a very beautiful view of Berlin, a very ugly view of New York. The truth is, she didn't have to go to Berlin to escape the ultra Orthodox community. All she had to do was maybe go to another part of New York or another part of the US. But of course, she came to Berlin because of her mother. Her mother gave her that option. She said, if you ever have to go away, you have German citizenship. It's another option she has. So it's very dramatic, serious, very ugly portrayal of the ultra Orthodox community, but probably there are very ugly aspects of this community, the way they treat women. So yeah, and it's based on the real story, and there were quite a few tragic stories as well. Women committing suicide after they were not allowed to have access to their children and so forth. So, or just because they couldn't manage on their own after the community cut them off completely. So, yeah, not easy, not easy to watch. Very good job at portraying it. Sam is busy sharpening his claws. What did you think of Unorthodox, Sam? Oh, it was interesting, for sure. I guess they didn't keep cats there. Berlin looks beautiful. Yeah, it would be nice to visit one day, maybe. Mm. I didn't realize they have such a beautiful lake. As much as I like the ocean, maybe it's because we cannot go to the ocean now because of the coronavirus. The coronavirus rules remind me of the Nazi Germany rules. You're not allowed to sit on park benches. You're not allowed to go to parks. You're not allowed to go to the ocean. At least we're allowed to keep cats. Huh, Sam? That's the choose what's allowed at the time. It's weird the way the loudspeakers go off. Don't go outside. Don't go outside. It was really traumatizing. And then I went outside. I saw quite a few people go outside. And really is traumatizing the way they control every aspect of your life in the coronavirus times and really does remind me of darker times. Yeah, so unorthodox I think is and it's good. It's good. It's just people should be aware that there are different types of Jews in this world. Okay, they had this Israeli, arrogant Israeli. Not not typical. There are many people that behave the way she's very arrogant and confident and humor and I don't know. But people are not stereotypes after all. There are many types of people. It's really, I love the bike path. I keep thinking, oh my God, why couldn't they design a bike path like that in Tel Aviv? Why? Just follow the model of Germany or anywhere, Amsterdam, anywhere in the world. But they didn't. And we have a situation where people are riding on the pavement, or people are walking. Now, of course, it's not like that. Things have changed for the better. Sam, it's not time to get up yet. It's not breakfast time. I'm sorry, I'm not giving breakfast before the sun is up. So I'm quite strict with Sam here. And people should have rules, but when you have too many rules, it's not healthy. So Sam has to wait for his breakfast. Thank you for listening to it. This looks sounds like a podcast. I don't know if I recommend watching it. I don't know. It's good drama, but hmm, I'm still looking for a Netflix series that is makes me feel good. Tiger King, no. Unorthodox, no. They're both about abuse. One is about abuse of tigers. One is abuse of women. Tiger King really upset me. This upset me too. Unorthodox also upset me. At the end, turns out that this Joe is such a horrible person. The way he killed tigers and the way he separated babies from mother, it was just disgusting. I have scenes in my mind still, like a trauma, how he takes the baby away from the mom, just so people can pet. It was just horrible, just horrible. And unorthodox is also quite horrible. How Jews can become so fascist when it comes to women and babies, also seeking the baby rather than the mother becoming important enough, you know, to have her needs met, which she wants to do with her life. Yeah, I think it depends on the ultra orthodox stream. Not everyone is so extreme. It's still a very closed community, not really good place for anyone.